Well, give me the gory details.
Want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details.
Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details. Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory details.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal.
Spare me.
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory.
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 Gory?
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail.
I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
Well, we're back. Oh, hey, that's me. Let's get spooky. Oh boy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and girls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi. My name is Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm excited to be here with you all this evening, where we are coming to you live from our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast, where we're doing a little bit of Halo Infinite. This is part 32 of our Forging of Nacht der Untoten from Call of Duty Black Ops. We took a yep. We took a good hiatus because one, 343 never released Infection, which was a pivotal staple, and then two, they kept releasing literal like game-breaking updates, which was just an absolute punch in the gut. So I was like, hey, we're gonna take a step back and wait for them to kind of sort some stuff out. And sure enough, they did release Infection, which was a huge help. And they did do some Forge fixes, which might help. I have no idea if some like the stuff that was broken before has been made better, or if there's new obstacles. We don't know. There's other things too, where like I have to like relearn the controls. I have to see what like our budget limitation is in terms of memory. Halo Infinite broken? What? Nah, not this game. Yeah, no. So there's gonna be a very big learning curve with this stream. I don't expect this to be quick and easy. I expect to just sort of like dive in and treat this as a refresher course. Because if I remember correctly, I know our budget was at like 95, 96% last time we did this. It could be less because they talked about optimizing some stuff. It could be more because, I don't know, things don't always get better. So we're going to go back into this. The goal is to get this publishable so that people can play it and then we can move on. Yes. Because get wrecked. Yes, because get wrecked. Yeah, so that's what the goal is. Bear with me, you guys. We're going to have some tunes playing. If you guys don't want to stick around, please don't. Just find something better to do. I'm not here by choice. We've come too far. Territory. This is forced. Yeah. Hey, bye. Bye, coax. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we've invested too much to just give up. But 343 moving the goalpost doesn't help. I'll quit complaining. Let me direct your attention to this blue donation bar and progress tracker above my head for this little thing called Extra Life. For those who don't know, Coax beat me to it. No. I beat you by a split second, but my bot didn't reply, so that's cool. There's this little thing called Extra Life that we're fundraising for, where you get to play games for an entire day, and it helps kids. It helps kids who are sick and injured in the Children's Medical Network hospital of your choice. This could be in your own backyard or halfway across the globe, depending on where you're located. If you see right over there, there are only 121 days left till the official game day, which should be coming up on, I think, November 4th, November 5th. Since my bot didn't reply, it's one of those days. Yeah, I don't know where my bot's at. We're not on emote only mode, so I don't know what's happening. One of those days. I mean, there are 121 days for us to tell you exactly when it is. That's yawn number 1. 2 more. I gotta get coffee. But yeah, so the thing about this event is You can do this solo. You can do this with a partner. You can do this with a group. You can do this online. You can do this offline. It does not have to be broadcast. It does not have to be video games. It could be board games, card games, tabletop games, sports games. It does not have to be done in one single sitting. It could be split up across multiple days, multiple weeks. Lord, there is no wrong way to actual life. The idea is that you are telling your friends, your family members, your coworkers, your loved ones, strangers in the street, the businesses you visit from the day to day, say, hey, I'm doing this charity marathon. Would you like to donate? And people are going to say yes. Like that's just how this works. My arch enemy? Oh no, what's my arch enemy? So yeah, if you are a gamer or a game enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough looking into this event. You should play games for a whole day. Oh, tell your arch enemy too. Yes. Yeah, tell your arch enemy. Like, oh, if I give you money, then you have to stay up and not sleep. Like, that's a win for your arch enemy. So yes, everybody. Literally, this is an event for everybody. But yeah, it's pretty incredible. So if you are gamers or gaming enthusiasts, I cannot recommend enough looking into this event. It's pretty incredible. Besides being huge advocates for mental health and, of course, physical care, like burns, childhood cancer, leukemia, broken bones, the flu, you name it, pretty much really anything. The Children's Medical Network hospitals are also huge advocates for the NICU and the LGBTQIA plus communities. So maybe you aren't getting the support you need. The Children's Medical Network hospitals got you. Maybe you got a baby who was born too soon and could be potentially the size of a cell phone. They do make specialized diapers that are, like, if you're to fold up like a dollar bill in half, a normal baby is the size of this, right? Like 8 pounds, 11 pounds. Like, this is a baby. Sometimes babies are born the size smaller than a cell phone, and they need some special care. They need to be put in an isolette, like this little glass womb, more or less. This glass sterile chamber for them to continue cooking a little bit. And something as little as $1 can go towards providing the care for those kids. So if you or a loved one can relate to anything like that, I can't recommend this enough. Just look into it, you guys. It's free. It's free. It helps kids in need. It's a good cause. It's worth it. It's worth it. But hey, speaking of extra life, you might notice that over my shoulder, Cox117, the dirty dog, has used their Phantom points to make me donate $1 of my own hard-earned cash towards this cause. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. Where's my mouse? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna slap the cans on. Frames? No, I'm not dripping frames. My system's starting to get a little laggy. Don't love that. But my cans are on. That was a good throw. I'm gonna get my head out of the way. We're gonna donate to Extra Life, and then we're gonna hop into Forge and see what's what, really. So let me get my head out of the way, and we'll see what's going on. Righteous. Well, I said I was gonna play some tunes, so here's some tunes. And if they're way too loud, you guys let me know. I'm hearing nothing. What? Alright, fudge it. We're not wearing headphones today. Headphones are for the birds. This is a Phantom Point Redemption. By the way, you guys, if this music is way too loud, just let me know. I'll just turn it down. Oh, I didn't get to put Coax's name on it. Sorry, Coax. I literally copied and pasted. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Alright, well, let me mark those as complete. Alright, well, let me see if I can get Coax in here to where we can actually hear them. Hello. Coax. Alright, I can't hear you at all. Well then, gosh. Let me try my headphones one more time. They've got nothing, that's weird. Let me try turning the audio down, like, by half. Okay, mic check.
Oh, it's you.
Hi, Coax.
I
I can hear you. I just have to turn my music down to like 40%.
That'll do it.
I'll do it. Okay, well, I guess let me get you into the...
Before we jump into Nacht, do you care to see Hot Gates in person at all? And
I would rather
see
do that
how
off
they
stream.
Infection. Okay, no, that's totally fine. Just figured I'd ask.
I'm... Whoa, nice pose! I can't see your
Yeah.
face, your gun's too big.
You were.
No, I do want to jump into it, but like...
You want to get this done.
Yes, and... Yeah, I spent a couple streams doing like, oh, let me look at your thing. I'm like, okay, well, this has just become like a highlight reel or something.
No, I totally get it.
Brayden, you're going blind tomorrow. That's exciting. Brayden also dropped a posture check. Thank you so much for that, buddy. Make sure everyone at home is sitting up straight. No one wants to be a croissant or a shrimp. Welcome, welcome, friend. Alright, Coax, invite was sent. Did you get it?
Negative. Did you send it via Xbox Game Bar?
I sent
or...
via Halo Infinite.
I didn't see anything come through. Hold on. Nope, and I can't join you because you're offline.
Let me try.
You could join me, and then I can promote you.
Budget. Join.
It doesn't even. It says you're not even playing Halo Infinite on my screen. It might be because you're offline.
Classic.
Alright.
My head's officially on its way from
are-
Miami. Ooh, they'll be here in no time.
Party lead.
Thank you, friend. I see that you are in... Yeah, we're in the same fire team. Good. Okay. But play. Forge. Map. My files.
I did. Yep.
So... Gosh. There's version 5.
Yeah, it's the one that has the new screenshot thumbnail that I did.
Oh, you jumped in here recently?
Yeah, because I saw that I could do it to my map, so I figured, what the heck, just for fun, for the time being, I'd toss.
Oh, that was like 2 days ago. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab that. Can I immediately save this as something? Wow, there's 2 different loading screens.
Yeah, there is multiple screenshots, and
Look at
it
you.
all depends on like what part of the menu you're on.
That's fun. I'm looking for a save as feature. I don't see it.
I can't look at the Forge menu unless I'm leader. pull up your stream again real quick. Let me see where you're at.
Maybe from inside we can save it as.
Go to version history. Save a copy.
All right, so we're in version 6. Sweet.
Swaggity, swaggity, shwoo.
Five, 4, 3, 2. I know I said the 6.
Did it confirm or did it just begin processing?
Version history. Save as copy. Confirm. Version 6. Confirm. Please wait. Save and copy.
Fun. I'm just gonna go ahead and play this right now.
What the fuck did I do wrong?
I'm so done with this game, Alex.
Do you want me to try?
Sure, dude. You want me to promote you to leader?
Yeah.
You are now the team leader.
Version history. Save a copy. Confirm.
I even tried dipping my toe in the pond of deleting the stuff that they wouldn't let me delete in the past.
It's eventually gonna go away. So, file copy not saved. Try again.
You did mention that there was they weren't gonna save stuff after a certain age.
Yeah, after 30 days, stuff disappears. But it's like at minimum your last 10 saves always stay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so even if you haven't touched it in like 30 days, it's not gonna just disappear.
Right, so it's not like you have to publish a map in a month.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not working. I would say we just continue, and then we have the version history we can reference. What I can do is I can lock this version 1038.
Okay.
That way, if we need to, we can always go back to it. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm just I'm trying to muster the strength
Annoyed.
here right now.
Do you want me to push you back to lead, or do you want me just to launch it?
I guess it's all the same, right?
It's all the same.
You can go ahead and launch it.
You sound so defeated, but
Alex, I'm like done with this effing game, dude. It's like trying to like type an essay with oven mitts on your hand. Like
it's like trying to play Halo with a Guitar Hero controller.
that's a good analogy too. That's a good analogy too. They just keep moving the effing goalposts, man, and like there's stuff that should have been there since launch, and it's still not there, and it's like what the F, dude.
Yeah, like you shared that thing with me of how like, oh hey, there's now a waterfall FX emitter that someone shared. I went and looked, don't see it.
Right. Someone just posted the statistics on the Halo subreddit today. Their player base is down to 2% from launch. So
Yeah,
like,
Steam saw a big dip in the past week.
that's what I'm saying. Like, this whole thing seems like an exercise of futility.
I mean, you're always gonna see these dips Like, it's gonna spike at the beginning of the season and then die down.
Of course. And like, you know, when we were playing Halo 2, it with LAN parties, like we were living in the prime. But I'm sure every party was a little bit less exciting than the last party, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean, that's why we put Halo Nights on hiatus in general, just because we've been burning it dry.
I did get some sun today, Lone Wolf. Yesterday's the highest day in history, by the way. Oh, and also, welcome to stream.
I am I see you.
Oh, Alex, our budget's at 46%.
Whoa! Hold up, let me go look at the map settings and see like where all the budgets are. Okay, total says 95. Vehicles is at 3. FX is at 173, which is fine. Reflection bombs is at 11, that's fine. Dominating movers, we have 5 animations. No physics, no collision. Static is at 30. No graphics at 7. I mean, total's 95. That's still in there.
Okay, so
But
our simulation memory and total memory are different.
yeah, so if you go to the Forge menu and scroll down in the map options, you'll see a budget. There's global simulation and then Forge simulation. And they tell you what it does. So global simulation is at 46. That is overall cost of entities networked by the game, including dynamic objects, projectiles, units, actions, etc.
Fun,
Forge
one with fun.
Which is what we used to see. Is overall cost of Forge-specific entities, including that was the difference. Oh, prefabs, restraint. So prefabs is probably eating that up in some fashion.
I've been doing a really good job of after I move something, I unprefab it.
Yeah, there's still some prefabs like
The shelves.
The shelves are prefabs. Some of the boarded up windows that are static are still prefabs.
So are you saying it would help if we just went around and just unprefab those real quick?
We could try it and see if that changes anything. Worst case is we quit without saving.
I mean, that's why I wish we had like this as like a saveable option, you know?
Yeah. The crates are also prefabs, and I'm sure that's
Because the stencils on the side.
Yeah. So we could easily cut a lot of this down. What do you think? You want to or no?
I'm literally doing that right now, and I want to try to save as in here. That way we can still retain a working version, because that was an issue I had in the past.
I mean, we have the version locked. So one thing that we could do is once we save, if we're able to go back and I'm hearing a bit of an echo. Is there anything you can do about that?
Sorry, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've never had this happen before. I put my headphones in and the audio doesn't come out of my headphones.
What's it set to in Discord?
All right, say again.
Testing.
Testing line,
All right,
line clear.
All right, I don't hear myself, so.
I just turned you down, like, way down.
Okay. I know that, like, Windows settings and then Discord settings, I always go and make sure it's set to the thing I want it to before.
Yeah, Discord, like, forgot all my settings and also made me re-log in today, which was strange.
Weird. Oh my god, I just held E while selecting a prefab. There's a lot more options.
Ungroup, object browser, object properties, save prefab.
Let's start on
Nope.
But what I was thinking was, we would, save after we're done, and then we can try and get that new version done at some other point. Who knows? Maybe it'll magically work down the road. And then this version VO5, we just go back to the lock version and delete ones that are not needed, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I mean, I have no idea. This is one of the things where you just experiment until things start
No,
working.
that was literally the first thing I said when I jumped on stream today. I'm like, today's gonna be a little bit of like a relearning curve because 343 keeps moving the goalposts, and it's hard to keep up with that.
They're improving some stuff. I'll give them that.
No argument. Like if the simulation memory is actually a reflection of the performance, then great.
Room 241, I think, is good to go. Check room 141.
Yeah, I've ungrouped a lot of pretty complicated prefabs. Ooh, speaking of prefabs, in terms of scripting things, I have 343 fixed the ability to move prefabs. Like, could we move a couch with the push of a button?
Gotta be dynamic. That's the problem.
So,
Holy shit, what the F happened on the second floor? Oh,
see.
room 1. Come up by the balcony. You see this like floating rock?
Yeah, that's there on purpose. So this object occurs like 38 times in the map, and this is one of the objects that 343 removed all of the textures for. So everything went from being like the cement color we wanted to like earth color. This one looks like it reverted back, so there's a chance that it's fixed. But that was part of my to-do list, was to go through and check all 38 instances of that one item and see what the hell is going on.
Also, this rubble right here, does it look like really janky to you?
I mean,
or was that intentional?
it's tall.
Yeah, it looks a little janky to me. I don't know if that was something you did intentionally or...
Yeah, they're supposed to be big rocks.
Okay.
But no, this floating thing was like a reminder for me here, because that was one of the first things I wanted to fix, was because that was one of the first things that their last update broke.
I mean, I'm taking a look at the ceiling right now, and everything looks okay.
Well, it was like part of like ceilings, as part of walls, as part of like pillars. I'm not seeing an issue, but if you grab that one, you can also select all 38 of them, and you can do like a quick zoom around the map.
I think you're also able to, as long as they're the same type of object, it'll edit the properties all together.
That's what I'm saying. With the update, the season 3 update broke that, and that's why I was trying to fix it. And I said, "F this! I'm not going to do this right now."
I think I saw an update where they said that they did fix that, but don't quote.
I think if that one is fixed by itself, then that means I think there's a good chance all of them are fixed.
You safe with me taking apart the railing?
Say again?
Are you cool with me taking apart the railing for the stairs? For the prefab?
You want to take apart? Oh, okay. You don't want to move it, you just want to make it not a prefab.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, go ahead. No, other than the couch, which I want us to move, I'm going to try unprefabbing everything.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, like the simulation memory being 46%, like that gives me high hopes, but then you know,
never know.
Yeah, like I know better than to trust what I see.
You, the Hawkeye from Avengers, don't give me hope.
Yes.
We did a bunch.
So you had a prefabbed lantern from another map that we played, and you had mentioned bring it in. Do we want to try comparing them to see how they look? Like ours don't look bad, but they're very heavy in terms of usage.
The other ones are even heavier because they had like 8 lights on them.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, then we'll stick with having 8 circles.
Yeah. So Sean,
Yes.
you ready to facepalm?
Face palm?
Yeah.
Sure.
So simulated budget's 46, right?
Yes.
The Forge simulation was at 95, right?
Yes.
It's at 96 now.
So by us unprefabbing stuff, it broke it?
It made it higher. Yeah, there's bottles we gotta unprefab too.
But if unprefabbing things makes it worse, then why are we doing anything right now?
It's purely science at this point.
Are you confident that we can say this is an alternate version and we can still come back to this working version? Because this was like one that actually like launched.
I am 99.9% positive.
I don't know if that's perfect. That's perfect.
But there's still that 0.1%.
Okay, so how do we save this as a different version?
I will experiment with that momentarily. Where's that bottle? There it is. Well, I unprefabbed a few more things and it has not gone up. So there's that, I guess.
I'm literally gonna target your torches for now and see if that helps. Well, my shelves are a good one. And this map is super pretty, but
oh, I love this map. It's
what good
gorgeous.
is being the prettiest girl in the pageant if it's to see, you know,
To look at. You have lots of oogle.
True. I am not currently seeing anything off the top of my head that isn't a couch that we. Ooh! I found a crate.
Yeah.
Say again?
I'm just gonna check the folders real quick and see if I see any prefabs that way.
I don't even know if they'd be saved like a prefab or if we renamed the prefabs as like shelf or light or crate system.
If you rename them, then yeah. But
That's what I'm saying.
they're gonna be unique names versus ankle cover half size, you know.
So they did stand out a little bit, but it just went to the word prefab on it.
And one. Oh, this is the broken one that we can never freaking find. Hold on.
Oh wait, was the question mark item?
The one that just says prefab 0. Wait.
I literally deleted every item on the map and it's still there.
Oh wait, no, this is a lantern. Never mind.
Ooh, found another one.
So many dry rice.
I know.
Oh,
When we
you're
found
fine.
the ankle, it was our best bet. And what's funny is like switching between the two didn't really even save us that much budget.
Yeah.
It was definitely an exercise in utility. Ooh, found another one.
Box of grenades. That was a thing I know ate up a lot.
Oh my god, that was like 10%. That's not still on the list, is it?
What?
Like no,
box like of box of grenades in the folder is a
yeah,
wall.
like it's not still in there, is it?
No, a wall is named box of grenades somehow.
Oh thank God! Oh thank God! I'm saying because like the box of grenades was like 1% of the budget, so every time I duplicated it, it was like
it was a lot.
Yeah, so if there's still a box of grenades, delete that immediately.
Nope. A wine bottle is a corner pillar. That's really weird.
So that was something else I was just renamed poorly.
Yep.
Welcome to Halo Infinite Forge, where nothing makes sense and everything's temporary.
No other notes.
Alright, I want to hit save, but I'm afraid.
I'm still scrolling through. Mystery chest. I'm gonna leave it. That's
yeah, because we might be doing some animation with that, so yeah.
That is doors for the sniper cabin. Did you move the moon down, or is that a glitch?
Let me take a look at the moon. That is totally a glitch. They changed. Remember how I told you they changed the rotation on spheres?
Yep.
Yeah. I've got Call of Duty pulled up on my other machine, so I could adjust that.
I installed it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I was just like, we're not touching this anymore.
No, I can adjust that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else, and budget has not moved past 46 and 90 cents. And if I do something that might freak out.
I was just gonna ask about those because I couldn't get into the building.
Yeah, it's team based, and since we're a middle team, we can't walk to it. If I do this, oh my god!
I'm in. Oh.
Grips are broken.
I'm in orbit.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and delete some of those, I think.
What the brain nodes?
Yeah. Let's see, that's waves, zombies, zombie traits, credits, we kind of want those in Survivor. Let's see. Honestly, I kind of want to just delete all of these.
I'm trying to think, like, other than mystery box, I'm trying to think of one we want. You installed something for the doors. Is that a brain?
Yes. Let me check and see which one that's on.
If we want the doors, we might have to redo the mystery box since there's technically new weapons.
Oh yeah, might be worth putting the bandit on one of the walls since I know that that's more accurate to some of the guns that are in Call of Duty.
Probably. But I wouldn't know if that like affect the scripting or if it's just like, oh, just pull from random pool period, you know?
I honestly don't know what that one's for. Waves, zombies, and zombie traits. Those three I can get rid of. I'm gonna make a prefab of this and save this just so I have it.
Okay. No, yeah, that's a good failsafe.
Saved, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and delete them for now.
Okay. No, like I know, yeah. Like I said, them releasing their official version changes a lot. I'm in orbit.
Yep. Let me take a look at what the spawns are set to, because that's affecting something.
Would it help you to know that I'm where I'm at?
And then no. Just gotta look at the spawns. Team set to neutral. We want you to be Eagle, that's why. Okay. It's a Cobra. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set a spawn for Cobra. Okay.
Look at that. I'm not a million miles away.
Okay. I have to change a lot of the blockers for the windows.
Okay.
Because they're not letting me through.
From where I spawned, yeah, I was also blocked out of the window. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna fix it real quick.
Okay.
Can you look to see what team we're on right now for me?
How do I do that?
Just hit escape, I guess.
If I escape it, I can choose
And
between Cobra and Eagle. I think we're both on Cobra. Yep, so we were both on Cobra.
Okay. Team blocker. Alright, I need to do a quick Google.
Okay.
Halo, Infinite, Forge, Team Walker. These are all from November last year. I need to see something more recent. These should be blocking Eagle. So, let's see. I'm on Cobra. So, if you're on Eagle now, you should be on the inside.
I'm outside.
Really?
I'll let you know if I can get inside. Yep, I got inside from outside.
And you're on Eagle?
Right.
Okay.
Gosh, there's such crazy details in this map. They changed the material in the rebar.
Did they?
Yeah, it went from like actual like brown and ribbed to like green, like Statue of Liberty varnished copper.
It might just be these ones because there's that green light over there.
Let me look at some of the ones in the ceiling and the walls.
I was looking at the ones by the stairs and they looked fine.
Yeah, the ones by the stairs look fine. Alright, maybe it's just those ones.
Okay. Alright, I'm outside. Let's see if I can run in. I can run in.
Same.
That shouldn't work. But let's see if I can walk out. Yes,
Oxidized
I can.
metal.
Can you?
Oxidized metal's right. Yeah, like
Can
the
you
Statue
go
of Liberty
outside?
was delivered to us like copper and it slowly turned green over time. What do you need, buddy?
Are you able to walk outside? Oh. If I stand here and you try and like lunge at me, does it like melee? Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to melee on a keyboard. Oh yeah, I walked right out. Oh, we're not in player mode. We're in forge mode. Switchback is it F5?
F6 does the play mode.
I'm pretty sure I can't get out as a human.
I mean, that's good, but I don't know why you're not spawning on inside. Let me,
I did just spawn inside now.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know what I changed.
I think if I hit F6. Okay, I lied. I'm outside now.
Okay. Let me, do something. What the? Walkers, working folder. We're going to do player spawning, initial spawn. Set to Eagle. Ignore danger. Ignore line of sight.
Alright, bud, it's
Okay.
been an hour. I'm gonna run a quick Merkle story. You keep plugging away. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay.
Looking at our friends, we got a great rest of the stream for you. Stick around, we'll be right back. We'll see you in just a minute.
Sometimes I stare at his face and try to imprint his face in my memory in case it's not there in the morning. Just in case that seizure starts and it doesn't stop. I want that one peaceful memory.
He was kind of stuck. Ed's 14 and a half.
When Jordan was born, it was a normal, healthy delivery, and a few hours later, he began to turn blue. He was dying. Jordan's brain is outgrowing the skull, and eventually it will outgrow it. The bad news is that there's no cure. We were told we probably would not ever see him celebrate a first birthday.
Happy birthday!
Every day we have a good memory of the day. I document it. I have had a journal that I entitled Jordan's Journey, and I have kept it from the day he was born. This is surreal. We're actually here. We're not at this appointment or that appointment or on the road to this appointment or that appointment. And we take one day at a time. We were told there's 9 cases. Jordan's the 9th case in the world. Without Children's Miracle Network hospitals, Jordan, and I'm sure hundreds and thousands of other children like Jordan, would not be able to walk and talk. And I mean, these are life-saving things that they do for these kids.
Give it up for my man, Jordan!
So I'm very, very grateful for seeing in hospitals.
That was a little bit chunky than I would have liked, but hey, what are you gonna do? Hey friends, we're back. What you just saw was a miracle story, which is a very good example of how the funds raised here. Playing games with Extra Life makes the world a difference for kids in need of the Trails Miracle Network hospitals. We're currently doing some Halo Infinite Forge, trying to recreate a map from Call of Duty Black Ops. Also World at War, depending on how far back you go. Doesn't help that the environment that we're in is fighting against us, but we are making some progress, so I'll get my head out of the way and get right back into it. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Oh, okay. Captain Jim Raynor just made us donate $1 extra. Hold on.
What a jerk.
I know, my own heart and cash. That headshot though. Oh, okay. Are you building a new wall for Sparta?
What?
I appreciate you, Captain Jim.
See what you do,
Captain Jim, let me give you a drum roll, buddy. My stream deck can't think fast enough. What? There it is. There it is. Appreciate you, buddy. Let me mark this complete. All right, Coax, talk to me. What's our game plan here?
Okay, so spawns are essentially working.
Good.
Blockers are working.
Where are we
here.
at? Go ahead.
No, ask your question.
Where are we at with doors?
That's what I was gonna get to. We need to figure out what we want to have function based on, because we're essentially gonna have two versions of this map: an infection mode,
Correct.
and then a survival mode.
Potentially.
Right.
Infection comes first.
Infection, I would say the doors are all open, and there are no blocking on the windows.
Survival would, that would be a staple. Like, you get a couple kills and then you can open the door and then you can buy wall guns.
Right. I would say standard infection first.
Agreed.
Because it's much easier to do. We don't have to worry about scripting and figuring
Agreed.
out all that stuff we're buying and stuff. And the points, because I don't have to know how
Right.
it's going to work with infection now, because that's different from what we had before, where there were set points assigned. I didn't figure that out, or if someone's brain, I really don't know.
No, I agree.
So I would say we would save this and then try and get the second version of the map running.
You keep getting really quiet. Are you, away from your microphone?
Sorry, I am moving around a lot.
Are you being
I'm
tackled?
all hopped up. What?
Are you being tackled?
No.
No.
I'm just hyped up on caffeine right now.
Oh. Okay. No, I agree. There is potential for two versions of this map. But I think infection takes precedent because survival wasn't built for Halo, and if you want to play survival, just freaking go play Call of Duty.
And we know that we can get infection working. Survival, it's a whole nother thing. It
got to the point where in survival, if you could survive one round, you could survive infinite, and you didn't even have to do anything other than just stand in the corner.
Right. I'm hoping that the new pathfinding for infection will cut that down.
What did you just find out, Captain Jim? I did not know this. Is it the frozen ones, though, Captain Jim? Frozen ones, no bueno. I don't want chicken nuggies. I want real wings. All right. So, whether it's infection or survival or not, the functionality of the doors is like key, and we have to make sure that only one team has access to them. That's the defense team.
Right. But the problem is the door is based on points. We don't have a point system.
So do we need to like rescript this door to where it doesn't need points? You just have to. I mean, like if someone just wants to open all the doors, we can't like stop them. But if someone wants to use strategy, then they can. I just really want to limit players from like the zombies from opening doors, if that makes sense.
I mean, when it comes to like the survival mode, I should be able to set it so that only humans can interact with it.
Can you make it so only like Eagle team or only?
Yeah, because if I go into the interactive, I have set here. There is a team set.
Okay.
Right now it's set to neutral, and then like there's a one-time use kind of thing. So it should work.
Okay.
The thing is, right now there is no programming set for this, but it would work.
What do you mean?
At one point I had it working, and then I deleted the scripts. Not to mention half those scripts broke because we deleted a bunch of things like prefabs and.
Oh yeah, right.
But in general, the update happens, and I was looking at least one of those scripts, and it was broken. Like that's why we were spawned in the middle of nowhere.
Sure.
It wasn't set.
Well, that's the thing too, is like moving a door, that seems super simple, but like moving a couch or like a couch and like a player blocker, that's a big question mark right now. I don't know if that's a functionality feature.
Yeah, it would be something I'd have to experiment with a lot, and that would not be happening on stream for one.
Because that's tedious for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be boring as hell. So, what I would say is, for regular base bog standard Halo infection, all doors and blockades are gone. They would not exist.
That's an option.
I mean, can you think of a way that we can do it that it would work? I'm all ears, but I don't see how.
If we can get it where is it Eagle or is it Cobra that's infected?
Cobra is infected.
If we can make it where the doors aren't openable by Cobra, then this is still good.
I can do that door. That's the only one I can interact with.
So
everything
not
else,
not the couch though, huh?
The couch is the problem. Is you have scaled objects in here. Scaled objects cannot be currently moved. I can look into it and see if there's a way around it. The alternative is we did see that there were those metal benches we could use, and I could set that to dynamic.
So could we put a button, an invisible button right here? Oh, that's not the crouching button. Where it says like press to open or whatever, and if you move scaled objects.
No.
Okay, so then let's say we replace the couch with a bench. Did we also move a player blocker? Because if we can move a player blocker too, then because like right now, like I can just walk over this, but the idea is like this should be blocked off. So
yeah, I know what you're saying. In theory, yes, because it is a set size that is not scalable. In theory,
if that's what I'm
yes.
saying. If we need to replace a sofa with a bench, I'm okay with the sacrifice.
It's not even necessarily that we're moving the player blocker. It's we can delete it.
Because like I know with that one version of High Ground that Unique made, he made a working like vault style door where there are cylinders that rotate, there's pistons that retract, and then the entire door opens. So like it's not like an if A then B happens, like if you push this button the entire door just like disappears. It's like no. If you press this button, then there's a series of animations that takes place. And I'm sure those things were all scaled.
I mean, I'd have to go and look at it. There might be some changes with Season 3 because if you go and look at the under map options, there's a whole thing for movers and animations. There's a hard limit on both of those.
Sure.
But in theory, I might be able to do it. I will attempt it, but
well, if we have to keep it simple, stupid, KISS system, then yeah, replacing a sofa with a bench is not a big deal. Like this is a UNSC future. Like, why would someone have a sofa in this runed down building?
Right.
So we could do that.
With that, I will experiment with over the weekend.
For sure. No, and that's like, I think what, because just having this map open, I think makes it boring as hell. But if you can have the choice where humans choose what's open and what's closed, that makes it super dynamic. And like, because if you open,
then I'll be able to set it that once they open a door, the other respawns trigger. For other areas. That's
exactly what I'm getting at. Because if this entire map is open and all the respawns are active all the time, there's like not a good place to hide, and there's not a good place to like kite in circles. But if you're strategic about what you open and what you keep closed, then you can like focus fire, you know, and that makes for some interesting holdouts, and there's going to be some epic last man standing moments.
Yeah. So here's my question.
Sure. Uh-oh. Discord's refreshing? Sorry, Discord just refreshed. I've never seen it before. Go ahead.
Fine. Go into monitor mode real quick and come outside. So if you look, we have these pink player blockers blocking certain paths.
Yep.
So they can't just move around the entire map.
Yes.
Is our goal then to keep those entirely?
So that was something we had talked about a lot. Because we didn't want like the zombies just to be like run around and not like enhance the gameplay. Because you and I even experimented with the kill volumes where like if they don't rush into the building, then like they're in trouble, right?
Part of the problem was they were not acting with an infection AI.
Correct.
And I'm curious now with the new AI if it'll work better.
So I guess that's what I would agree with is that I'm not set on one thing. I want to see what the new AI will do. Because if they can find their way into the building by themselves, great. If we need to set up like dummy corridors, great. I've even talked about putting in like animated player blockers that act as like an escalator that literally force them in, you know, like a dummy windmill.
Yeah, which is technically possible. I really don't want to have to deal with that. If you want to figure that out, by all means, I do.
I mean, if you think about it, if you put in one single like 2x4 that is just set on a rotation, it'll push them in however fast you rotate it, you know?
The other thing I was thinking about is on the north end of the map where I am right now, we have a couple player blockers to help kind of guide them. I think in theory, these ones like right here where I'm standing,
I see it.
We probably won't need. And I think that they're going to be a little weird, especially if there's human or player infected.
Okay.
They're going to get very annoyed by running into invisible walls.
That's what I'm saying. We might have to set up a single respawn outside of every window and make it a straight corridor. That way it's idiot proof. It's not going to be fun, but or like it won't be exciting. Like, oh, I can explore this whole thing. Like, no. They would try to get out and they learn very quickly, like, no, you can run to this window and nothing else.
Right. Do you want to do a test then with infection on this with thoughts?
Sure. Have we saved this as a new version yet?
We have not saved it as a new version. I don't even know if it'll let me save as a new version in the menu right now, but I can still save what we have right now and test it. We do have a locked version we can go back to if we need to.
Right, and then we'll just be looking for the the difference between what was done on July 5th versus 6 months ago.
I mean, not a whole lot.
Sure, but okay, no, yeah, fire it up, man.
Alright, let me save. Oh, map. Oh, it's a version note. Drift is prefab. So when you save a map from the menu versus just Control S, it lets you put in a version note now.
Okay.
So you can tell it what you're doing if it's a significant change.
Or like just like the date or something.
I mean, the date's always there when you go to version history.
Okay.
But this way, if you go to version history, you're gonna see the notes. So if I go right now, I'm just curious. Details, version history. Yeah. So under notes, it's I think it's a script change prefab button. So if I hit save a copy, I'm curious if it'll let me.
That thumbnail though.
I made some cool thumbnails, dude.
No argument there. Where's the lie?
File copy not save, try again. I might have to do that thing where I clear the cache and see if it'll work.
Okay. You get to close out for that?
I would have to close out. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Let's get this working. Alright, industries, arena infection, mode editor, we want bots. We are technically in free-for-all. I'm gonna set all 8s and I'm gonna set them to Spartan so they are smart.
Okay.
The infected, I don't really care what they have, but we're gonna have pistols and shotguns.
Okay.
I can make it just pistols like it is in Call of Duty. But,
fair.
Vehicles on.
You want to be like Purple Cobra's Lone Wolf?
Infected. Holy crap. I put a lot. I'm gonna set, since I set 8 bots plus us, that's a total of 10 players.
Okay.
So I'm gonna set 6 starting infected. I'm not gonna mess with the move speed or anything right now.
And if we move too fast for now, it's fine. This isn't like the final. This is this is more about the map and less about the the type.
I think I am ready. Did it also? Sure did. No, we're good. All right.
So Lone Wolf S. Are they allowing the infection game mode to be added into this now then? They are?
In theory,
but there's a lot of
one
issues
of us
with it.
should spawn as human. I can't guarantee if it will happen though. When I was
We
testing
just playing
Hot Gates,
the odds?
Yeah, when I was playing Hot Gates, I would spawn as the human each time on the first round, and the second round I was always infected.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the math is on that.
Let's see what's happening here.
Yeah. Yeah, if your bots were smart. Oh, I forgot I put cameras.
I only got to see like 2 of them.
Yeah. And if there's more players and it takes longer to load, you'll see them all.
That's fair.
I'm infected.
Maximum fire team capacity.
I've walked inside. I'm on the other side of the door, so I'm gonna jump around, jump down.
Obtaining local map intel.
They are not that smart right now. I'm watching them.
I open up my menu, like the scoreboard, and I couldn't see a thing.
Yeah, they are not being smart. This is really unfortunate.
Trajectory accurately placed. 10 seconds.
I'm on the other side of the door, damn it.
Hey. Well, I've got. Oh, I'm infected now.
Let's see if they get smart. They're running. They're going in.
I watched
Nope.
4 of them run right up to the window and then just walk away.
Yep. Okay, so they are following some of the nav mesh, but not all of it.
That's why I'm saying, like, if we make it a literal box, like a shoebox that they can't miss. That's a start, and if that's still not enough, then I think we add the windmill.
I can definitely try it.
Because like let's say it's not AI, let's say it's just a person that's just really stupid. They're gonna end up inside the map, you know.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna go and look at the nav mesh things for the bots.
I'm sure there's stuff that could be improved for sure, but if we've got to idiot proof it, I think we can idiot proof it with just literal shoeboxes, man. Oh! Just watch 4 of them walk right in.
Because people were by the windows. That's why. They did.
I mean, it helps if you can see your enemy, right?
Yeah. Wow.
All right, infected won that one. So that's another thing too, Coax, is a thought. When we didn't discuss that this week, if we can't get repairable windows, I know we can put up pallets that have health on them. So if, heaven forbid, they have to like break their way in, that will at least buy the humans some time, because that last round went unbelievably fast. So
well, if the I mean, there's a couple of things that we have to do. It's making the infected not be one-hit kills.
I'm not against it. If they're in if it's a shot in the chest, no. The shot in the head for sure.
No, I'm saying for the zombies that hit. Because it's not a one-hit for a zombie in Call of Duty. You know.
Sure. You're right, because you get like 2 hits unless you got Juggernaut. I can't believe I survived.
I was trying to get to you.
Trying to think if we should use this footage.
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. We're getting there. Okay.
No, I agree. Yeah, we'll have some epic moments once we get like where people are held up on the top floor. And it goes from like 4 survivors, like 3 survivors, and then to 2 survivors, and then 1 survivor, and then they just get bum rushed.
Yeah.
So that's a new ability at Lone Wolf.
So here, there's a lot of research we got to do, and experimentation.
It's called like a shade, basically.
Want to continue that now?
Coax, what's the name of that new power up where you fire and it like puts like a shade on the ground?
Shade
Where it puts like that bubble, you can't see through it.
Well, Shroud screen. That's what I was using.
Shadow screen.
Shroud.
Shroud screen. Thank you. So yeah, so Lone Wolf is just asking about it. So yeah, you use it to conceal your movement. Bullets still pass through, I think, but it's a great way to just creep up on people.
Yeah, it's a good way to like add cover. Like it's useful for things like duck hunt.
Oh my god, yeah.
If enough players have it, you can basically make a wall of it, and no one's gonna know when to shoot.
You're firing to make blind shots.
Yeah.
But you were just asking if there was something we wanted to tackle tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do more tonight because a lot of it is I gotta mess with the nav mesh. Researching into stuff with the doors, and points.
Sure.
And then just experimenting from there. I want to mess with the nav mesh first before we start doing things like your windmill idea.
Sure. Because if we don't need the windmill, then great.
Well, there's also the aspect of a lot of the great moments of infection is when people all wait to go out once.
Yes, and it's like they time it. Yeah.
Yeah, because if they're being forced to go in, there's gonna be zero control, and then you're just gonna have someone waiting on the side of the window for someone to get pushed in.
True.
And I'm not a huge fan of that.
True, but I also don't want someone to just go AFK and then no one goes in. But if there's bots, I guess it equals out.
Yeah,
there's a little bit of a balancing out there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're still gonna have to set our own infection game mode, but that's.
I think we can make this work without having to create our own, especially if we use the brain modules.
We can try. But the thing is, the moment you start introducing brain modules, you will not be able to do other game modes. If you wanted to do assault, then if you were adjusting player speed, it would be, how do I phrase this? So like, the zombies move ridiculously fast. I have to look to see what it exactly means. But, so, the movement speed for an infected is set to 10%. They have sprint and sprint acceleration, and then full speed. Sprinting is allowed, it's set to true. Sprint acceleration time is at 2 seconds, and full speed for infected is set to 100%. And that is the lowest it can go. Which means it can go faster. But there is no below that. There's nothing slower by default. So if we set something in the scripts to make them move slower, then if you want to do assault on this game mode, one team is going to be moving slower than the other. Does that make sense? I know I just said a lot. And now you're not saying it.